Very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rice. Henderson. Foden. Rice. Oh, sweet feet. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's a throw-in. Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Oh, that's a nice ball. Berger looking to run onto it. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Gahey. Hall moved on forwards. Hall done delicately. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. Goes for the header! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Berger. Berger, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Haaland. Berger. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ødegaard have it back and can go again. Rice. Bellingham. James. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice looking ball. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nice physical challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yehi. And it's Hall. Rice. Hall. Jordan Henderson.
England look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
James. Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Foden. And here's Foden. And here's Bellingham. And it's... and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Aim forwards. Yehi cuts out the pass. Jordan Henderson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Yehi gently done. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Played towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Hall. Rice. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ødegaard shifted upfield. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hall. Gordon is onto it in a flash. Berger. He's well positioned here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rice. Gordon. Norway, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Proves too strong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ryerson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kane. Up towards the front line. Ødegaard. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Colwill. James. James. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kane. Gordon! That was superb goalkeeping!
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lofted upfield. Berger. Aim forwards. Bellingham, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Jordan Henderson. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Foden.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. Rice. Yehi. Foden. Bellingham. Colwill. Ødegaard. Yehi cuts it out. Berger, gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Very nicely done. Chance, surely! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Foden. James. Bellingham. Haaland, now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. James, moved on forwards. James. And the cross comes in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's Rice. Hall, and it's pulled back.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Jordan Henderson. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Foden. Oh, good spread. That is lovely. Bellingham. James crosses. Østigard attempts a clearance. Ødegaard. Foden. James.
Norway have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Ødegaard. Berger. And here's Ødegaard. Danger averted for now. Aim forwards. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gehi. Rice. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Jordan Henderson, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gordon chasing after it. Aim forwards. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger. And here's Haaland. And it's Haaland! Goal! Norway! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bellingham. Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rice. And it's played forward. Hall. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quality ball. Colwell. Jordan Henderson. James. Bellingham. Colwill. Bellingham. Rice. Colwill. Norway heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. That's tidy. Hall, now here's the delivery. And that is not finding anyone. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. And here's Gordon. And a chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Foden. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Rice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone direct. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gehi laid out to the left flank. And that's been won straight back. Well, they can break here. Berger proves just a little bit too strong. Foden. Bellingham. James, played into the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Berger, played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hall forwards and with intent, caresses it through. out of play for a goal kick.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Odegaard. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Henderson getting this one clear. Gordon. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. And they've got rid. Bellingham. James. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Colwill played towards the other side. Ryerson. And that could set him on his way. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out to the right. Ryerson. Colwill getting this one clear. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Rice. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. To review the first half.
Norway clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Norway ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Gone for a throw-in. Now it's Rice. Pulls out once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gets a foot in here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's going direct. Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. The second half sparked straight into life. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
After 46 minutes is number 26, Rice.
England get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kane played out towards the right wing. Foden. to finish!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Berger. Østigard goes forward. Rice. Bellingham. And it's James. James. That's good play. Foden. Kane. Decent chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's out for a goal kick. Ryerson has a look and plays it forward. James looking here to chip it through. Gehi. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
And here's Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon, probing pass. Østigard, pinged towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. He's found a way through. Chance to deliver. Colwell gets it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Bellingham. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Hall. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice. Jordan Henderson. James. James, head over towards the opposite flank. Aimed in towards the centre. And the keeper has it. Colwell forwards and with intent. Rice, well timed, excellent interception. Berger, and it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Hall. Now it's Gordon. Tries to dink it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Jordan Henderson. Foden. Proves too strong. Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gehi. Rice. Calmly anticipates. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now, at least.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He is to a chance! Colwell. Bellingham. Henderson shifted upfield. Foden. Can he latch on to this? And that is a little undercooked. Moved on forwards. Ah, such a clever touch. It's a threatening ball. Over to the left. Can he deliver? Hit into the middle. Gehi gets it away. Thinks one through. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too.
England are pressing a lot, not just the front line, but as a whole unit.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
Berger. Rice, given the lift of his goal. Norway are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, and it's lofted through here. It's Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward. And here's Haaland. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the counter is on. Bellingham. Gordon is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ustigard, nicely aimed pass. James. Foden. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it cuts out the supply. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Rice cuts out the pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland.
Parce que le ciel est dégagé, parce qu'il a...
Driven forward, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice, gently done.
Parce que le ciel est perdre.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, easy pickings there. Gehi. Jordan Henderson. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice wins the duel this time. Gordon.
Le jeu repart. Oui, parce que les choses
Now it's Foden.
nombreuses occasions.
Out to the left it goes.
Oui, et vu que c'est un match amical, on peut espérer voir les joueurs tenter des gestes un peu improbables.
Gordon. And the finish!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Rice. Foden. Oh, good spread. Always onto this. Now it's Bellingham. Gets good distance on it. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's James. England, Rice with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Haaland. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bellingham. Tries a deft little ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kane! And he's there to get it away. And it's played forward. Østigard. Moved on forwards. And it's Berger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Henderson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hall. Rice chooses to go cross-field. James. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Substitution in progress.
Ødegaard. Looks to the other side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yehi. Burn. 75 minutes played. Bellingham. Rice. Aim forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Searching passes played there. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Gets into some space. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shoots! He scored!
Norway, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
England making another change here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Yehi. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Foden wins the duel this time. Foden. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. In by James. Up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bellingham. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. He's got away. Burn. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substitution.
And it's been taken short. Walker. Oh, it's played into the area. England awarded another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found the way through. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Berger. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Norway have reclaimed it. Played with finesse. Pickford claims comfortably. Foden. Ødegaard. That's a delicate pass. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Rice. Burn looks to the other side. Walker. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Haaland. And it's Berger. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Berger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Colwill. Foden. Played out to the right. And here's Rashford. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bellingham. Colwill. And it's played forward. Now it's Bowen. Walker. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Now it's Haaland. Haaland gets flagged offside. Walker gets across to intercept that. Jordan Henderson. Rice. And it's Rashford. Does really well to win the ball there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's in plenty of space here. In with the challenge. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Burn. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Burn. They really do have to make something of this. And here's Rashford, showing good feet. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Berger. Haaland. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. He's shifting. Big chance! One-on-one! Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. And here's Bowen. Tries a measured ball. Rashford. And here's the chance to counter. Ryerson. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger. And that is that. Norway, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Norway truly